What did you say? He said, oh.
Let me show you why I'm at with it. Back when I ain't had no bed covers on my mattresses, playing from the bench, all the heat that I was averaging. Traveled to the lunchroom, I ate they food with battling. Okay, a bench warmer, take a nigga's best soldier. Met them in the war, there's only leftovers. Should've took the step over, slumped in the booth. Have him claiming that he slept over. Get your girl, get your wife, you don't wanna bend over. Hit him with the look, one time it won't end closer. But when I come around, shit explosive, symbiosis, bring him.
Hey yo, you know, I'm back. We at the Museum TV. And y'all gonna have to like, share, and comment on this one right here. Because as we continue on and on and on again to bring y'all the culture's dopest stories, because that's what I'm here for. So when I tell y'all we here today to also let you know that my man Noble, he got the tinting, he got the embroidery. Like, you guys really need to tap in, and you should shop the museumtv.world. Oh yeah. If you can see the globe out in the cut next to, I'm saying, my man Noble on the paper. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I'm gonna give my man right here a dope introduction. Because we got a youngin' right now who, like, to me, he's one of the most original, I'm saying, young black kids coming out of our city right now. I'm saying, and when I say our city, I mean our state. Because, you know what I mean? He's not Boston like me, but the sound is undeniable. And yo, I got Deevo Da Genius here, man.
Man, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Yo, what's the word with it, bro?
What's up with you, bro?
You know, I know you personal, so we gonna get right to it, yo. Tell the people, yo. I'm saying, Untitled, number 5.
Yeah, number 5. Man.
Number 5, right? I'm saying.
So the fifth installment to the Untitled series, a tape series, a series of beat tapes. Well, now songs too, inspired by the world we live in, man.
All right.
Word.
Yo, so, you know, I was bumping the tape, and the first thing that stuck out to me was that, for people who don't know, like, this is a beat tape.
Yep.
I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like, you're a straight producer, no rapping.
Right. No, I do not rap,
that's the first thing that stuck out to me, that I did not hear your bars on anything on the tape. Nope. You know, because most people want to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, on their own beats, going crazy. Nah, I take, like, the production thing is really like my first love. You feel what I'm saying? I was one of them kids coming up, like, I never had that much to say. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all, like, my rapping, so to speak, is, like, let out through me, like, making beats. You feel what I'm saying? Making drums, like, finding different kind of rhythms for me to follow. Like that kind of creates the feel, or, like, that's my way of expressing myself, kind of like an MC would when they pick up the mic or when they're jotting some shit down. You feel me?
Right.
But, like, so the past 4 Untitles didn't have no type of, like, lyrics on them at all type shit. But this last one is actually the first one that got, like, dudes actually rapping on, like, C4, Maystar,
right,
like Reef.
That's what stuck out to me. That was the second thing that stuck out to me, was like that. I think the first 3 or 4 tracks are just beats, right?
Right. So the first one is a beat. Number 2 is a song, and then the 3 after that are just straight beats.
Right,
straight
beats.
Yeah,
right.
And then we don't get beats again until, I believe, like, track 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one has, like, 5 people on it. There's 2 tracks on there that got, like, 5 people on it.
All mass artists.
Yup, all mass artists. All mass
See,
artists.
that's
what I'm saying.
See, I want to salute you off rip for being a producer who's putting together different artists from the town. And I'm saying, these are people who you just met recently, like, in the past few years,
right? Everybody on the project, I just met within the last 365 days.
That's fucking
like,
crazy.
no bullshit.
Yo, that's
everybody
crazy. Everybody
on the actually, no, I lied. There's one dude, Erdnays, you feel what I'm saying? I've been known Erdnays. He's from Lowell, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
So you're from Lowell too?
Yeah, so I'm from Lowell,
yeah. What's the area code out there?
978.
978,
man. Shout out to 978.
Yeah,
man, big shout out to the 978, man.
Yo, that's one thing that I'm loving the most about the scene right now. Like, me personally, I think that the way that you are, because we in Brockton right now, if y'all don't know, I'm saying.
Shout out to the Sound Lab, man.
Shout out to Sound Lab, I'm saying. Yo, I think it's so dope how different cities and it got so many creatives just coming out, and how people are just branching out to all the different towns. Cause I swear before this year I probably came to Brockton maybe one time. Like, and now I feel like, I'm saying, Brockton like my second home right now.
No bullshit,
you know
bro. Yeah, like, I'm literally in the same boat as you, bro. Like, before the Sound Lab, like, I really had no tie to Brockton whatsoever. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like, my first homie from Brockton that I really had was Reef. You feel what I'm saying? I met him through college, specifically college ball, because I hooped in college. So, like, when I met him and I found out he was from Brockton, like, there were times where he would tell me about, like, you feel me, his city, and it would kind of paint a better picture of what Brockton was. Because before, when I'd come to Brockton, like I noticed, like, it was almost like, bro, like an entire different state almost when when you out here, you feel me. But, like, as I kind of started to get more familiar with it, I kind of seen the similarities it had to Lowell.
Right.
And then, like, I really, like, got introduced to the Sound Lab from Reef too, because he had his first session over one of my beats in this studio.
Oh, wow.
And J Rose was the engineer for it.
Wow.
So, like, and at that time,
out J Rose.
Yeah, shout out to J Rose, bro. Big shout out to J Rose. But at that time, there were no engineers that I really, like, fuck with, because, like, I thought they were all botching these songs that, like, I was giving, like, artists, you feel what I'm saying? Or artists, whenever the artists would make over my beats, I feel like there weren't any really high-level engineers like that, feel me? So when we came to the lab and I met J Rose and heard how J Rose did his thing, I was like, oh, nah, like, this is crazy.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, I need to, like, this is the guy.
Right, I need to learn from him.
And me, I'm so like, the thing is, my brain goes crazy over learning new stuff. Like, you feel me? Especially when it's stuff that I deem useful. Like, I love learning new things that I know I'm gonna apply to my life over and over again. You feel me? And recording dudes over my beats was one of those things. So I'm like, bro, if these engineers are gonna be botching my stuff, I might as well learn how to engineer dudes too, so that whoever comes to me, I know how to make them sound good. You feel what I'm saying? I got a high standard of things. J Rose showed me that high standard. Yo, that night I asked J Rose, I want you to be my teacher, like, to, like, teach me how to engineer. And we came up with a plan, and, like,
so that happened in the last year?
In the last year, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
You feel me?
So you engineered those songs on your tape?
Yeah, so everything on my tape, that's I recorded, I mixed, I mastered the tape myself. I made every beat, every sound effect, DJ scratch on that joint. I did that joint.
Damn, that's crazy.
Word.
Yo. So, all right. So, the last Untitled. So, those are just strictly you making the beats. But what made you come up with the idea to put it on
streaming platforms?
Yeah, on streaming platforms.
I bet. So, it's crazy. So, because we were all, me, you know, we were just talking about this, right? Like, this game is all about adaptation now. You feel me? So, producers back in the day, especially dudes that were, like, making the type of shit that, like, people be hearing from me, these dudes were going into the studio with tape decks. You feel what I'm saying? Showing artists beats. Like, and it's pretty much just like, yo, whatever you like, whatever they would like, they would pick it out the tape deck, load it up, you feel me, and then start rapping on it. So I'm like, bet. Well, that's not the culture no more. There's hella studios now, you feel me? And, like, studio culture is everywhere now. So how can I be more accessible, but still show beats and kind of maintain that, like, that stature as, like, a high-level producer? So I'm like, fuck it. Instead of going to the studio with that beat tape, I'm going to just put that beat tape on streaming platforms. So now that beat tape is everywhere. Now that tape is everywhere. Right. You feel me? So I put it up, and, like, so the first Untitled I put up was a 4-song project. And I was like, I literally didn't know what to name it. You feel me? But I knew I wanted it to, like me not knowing how to name my stuff in that moment showed, like, to me, was a reflection of how much I really cared about this shit. You feel me? Like, I really was so focused on making the stuff that I could not even.
That make perfect sense to me.
You feel me? I could not even type shit.
What you saying?
Yeah. So that's where Untitled came from, because it's like, yo, I don't know what to name it, but I know it's inspired by the world around me.
Right.
So 4 songs, I put it out, and then it did well. It did okay. Then I did the second one. After the second one was done, I was like, okay, like, I think I can, like, do this production thing. Like, I think, like, I can make beats. Like, you feel me? There's a few joints on there I was really proud of. And then Untitled 3 came, and by the end of Untitled 3, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm solidified. I'm doing this. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I'm doing this. Like, so 2 and 3 both had 10 tracks on it. And then when I did 4 was, like, the first one I was like, yo, like, this one is gonna showcase like who like I am as a producer, and then or as a beat maker.
Right.
And then this one that I just dropped is showing like who I am as a producer.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? As a full-fledged producer, as a curator, as a nigga that can bring people from. I can take a nigga from Lowell and take a nigga from Boston, or take a girl from over here and put them all on one track and make that shit sound cohesive and like a classic record. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, that's fine. Yo, so you're an engineer, full-time engineer.
Yep.
Right? At the Sound Lab.
Yep, at the Sound Lab and under construction in my studio in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Like, so
Yeah.
when your first day at the Sound Lab, when you went with your mans, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
With like that day, you ain't left since.
Yeah.
Yo,
Pretty much.
See, that's
Pretty
that dedication.
much.
That, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's the dedication that I'm talking about.
Literally.
Like I've been stressing at the testing lab. If you come to the testing lab,
Chaka.
when I'm on stage, I'm stressing artists being on time
Hell yeah.
and being professional and being dedicated to what we do. Cause there's a standard we setting in Mass, and like I respect your standard on how you just working and maneuvering with these different artists right now.
Hell
like,
yeah, bro.
Yo, like I gotta ask, like, cause we talked about Lowell, but like, what was your upbringing in Lowell?
Yo, so I was born in South Lowell. Well, I was born in Lowell General, obviously, but my first house was in South Lowell on the street called Metacroft Street. You feel me? So, like, my house was right in between two churches. I had a church right up the street, and I had a church literally on the left of my house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I came out my front door, and right there's my house. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I would always hear music, like, and, like, gospel music, church music. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of organs, shit like that. And, like, my dad would never be home because my dad's a nurse right now. You feel me? So, like, he would work long-ass hours. And my mom would really be home, but my mom's like, that's where I get my entrepreneurial side from. You feel me? Like, my mom's a hustler. Like, she owns her own hair business. Like, she owns a salon. Like, she's been teaching me how to hustle since a young age. So, like,
fire.
my whole, like, upbringing was literally me hustling. Like, from the first grade, I remember literally, like, I was trying to, like, put together a fund to get everybody erasers from the bookstore type shit. You feel me?
That's fire.
Like, come to like middle school, I started hustling like Kylie Jenner lip kits.
Right.
I was hustling phone cases,
That's
low Kai bracelets.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, my mom really, like, my hustler side, like, you know, like, you feel me? I'm always on it when it comes to hustling. Like, when it comes to like figuring out a creative way to make some money or finding a niche to make some money, like that's really like that was really my upbringing. So
yeah, we touched on that off camera too about how, like, that's one of the most important things as a creative in Mass. You gotta be able to fund your art and not expect the return immediately, but you can have other businesses and other hustles and
around your business,
around your art that are gonna help you. That's gonna help you, and eventually it will come for your art. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what I'm saying. Noble's whole idea about the museum TV was that, and that's why, like, I can 100% be in on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, we pushing everybody's movement.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you as a producer, like, that's your job. So, like, I want more producers, if you listening, to hop in and tap in with us so that we could showcase y'all and engineers.
Please.
And, you know what I mean?
And it's so crazy because, like, and I be telling all my producer and engineer homies, like, yo, this is our time, bro. Yeah. This is our time to be somewhere besides behind the computer or sitting in the chair, bro. Yeah. Like, all that engineer being a nerdy dude that's quiet, soft-spoken, all that is dead, bro.
Yeah,
like,
if you're a producer, I want you to go look up Michael Brunn. And
I was just telling me about him.
I was just telling bro off camera how we interviewed him. If y'all check out that interview too, like, as a producer, engineer, beat maker, he's an extraordinaire. And what he's doing is, like you just said, taking himself from behind,
from the camera,
and being, like, you know, being in the front and having the hits and having the artists with him. You know what I mean?
Real
and
shit.
Doing tours and, like, stuff like that.
That's super producer. That's super producer shit. That's super producer shit. You feel me? Like, dudes that you see as producers, like Hit Boy.
Right.
Like, bro, Hit Boy's a producer, bro. But niggas is like, yo, this nigga is a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes think he's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just think that, like, why can't we get the same amount of love? You feel me? Or why can't we be shown the same amount of
respect.
Some respect.
When
Exactly.
y'all the guys making the wheels turn.
Type shit.
Yeah,
like
that's
without
a fact.
without the producer, like you're not hearing anything behind those lyrics. You're just hearing lyrics, and like some people that's what some people listen for. You feel me? But some people don't even. You know what I think it is? A lot of people don't appreciate the music behind the songs that they're hearing.
Yeah.
I think like since that's just something like that's always been there, I feel like dudes really don't understand like what the world would be if everything was just acapellas, or if dudes were just rapping with no beats all the time. Like there's a reason why like there's two sides to rap. You feel me? Like there's the rapping and then there's the music. And once you understand both of those, you can appreciate the genre way more, I feel like.
Right now, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yo, Deevo, since you're always at the testing lab, I mean, you're one of the panelists for the people who don't know. I always feel like, you know what I mean, I think you get the best feedback. Sorry everybody else, but I think, you know what I'm saying, you be on point with your shit.
That's love, bro.
But I want to know from you, what would you like to see more at the testing lab?
At the testing lab, damn.
You know what I'm saying, singers, producers, bands, what are you thinking?
So crazy. So like originally when we like the testing lab was starting up, and like I remember hearing about it, I thought producers were gonna actually like step up to the plate and try to utilize a platform, but I think producers don't know how to.
Okay.
You feel me? And I think this is just a suggestion.
Right,
Y'all
right,
don't
right.
gotta do what I'm saying. Y'all
Producers listening,
but
you know what I
listen,
mean?
my producers, every artist you work with, like, you should be building a family of artists around you. And the reason why I say that is because when you have a platform like the Testing Lab, you can bring those artists up there. You feel me? And say, hey, I'm so-and-so. I produce these tracks. All these are my beats. Whether you engineer them or not, you can say that too.
That's a
But
fire idea.
These are artists that I've made music for. I'm curating this experience for them to come up here and show their music. So one, you're throwing alley for them off rip. You feel what I'm saying? Because for the dudes that look past you and look straight towards the artist, okay, that's dub for the artist. But for the motherfuckers that's really like tapped in and really like tapped into production and who you are as a producer, not only are you giving an alley-oop to the artist that is on your platform or on the Testing Lab, or a platform like the Testing Lab, but they're looking at you like, yo, this person is not just a producer, this person's a curator. This person is a composer. This person knows how to like put, not only like give someone the right beat, but put someone in the right room. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Put the right people together. You feel me? And the fact that you're able to do that for multiple people in one setting within a platform, because the Testing Lab is 10 artists. Right, you bring 3 artists in a row that say, yo, this person produced track 2 and track 1.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in the crowd gonna be like, yo,
I need a link with him.
You feel me? Like, yo.
That's a
and
fact.
I know this for a fact because, bro, C4 is a perfect example.
Right.
After every Testing Lab, bro, we play a bunch of joints that me and him got unreleased.
Yeah.
Niggas is coming up to me like,
he
bro,
always got a line.
Type shit.
He be like, he always be like, Deevo saved my life. I be like, what do you mean by that?
Bro, he saved my life.
What do you mean by that?
He saved my life, but that's a long
No, he said Deevo saved, like he's saying you saved his life, and I'm like, you're that ill of a producer. I know he's talking to music, like, you know what I mean, and I'm just like, yo, that's like, it's
that's
crazy,
my dog,
like,
bro.
like
yo.
y'all two's connection. Shout out C4 for real,
Yo,
like
big shout out to C4 for
yeah.
like for everything. Like C4 is, people understand C4 is a big reason why I believe C4 is a big reason why like this interview is even happening. You feel what I'm saying? Like C4 has single-handedly pushed me in front of people that need to be rapping on my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Single-handedly. You know what I'm saying? Like
artist connections.
Connect.
Like that.
I gotta give a big shout out to J Rose too. Both of them, just off of the fact that like they believed in me, have pushed me in front of so many people. You feel what I'm saying? That have made projects like Untitled 5 wouldn't be possible without them dudes just pushing me in front of the right dudes. You feel me?
So I mean, the years. We in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get?
Yeah.
I know we're getting more videos. I'm saying. But are we getting the Untitled 6 before the year ends? I won't put the pressure. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
Cause that's the point. I've been saying like we need younger
to be dropping.
We need the younger the people who are younger, how old are you? 23.
Yeah, I'm 23.
Yeah.
need to
If
be
you
dropping.
23 and under or any of those ages, y'all need to be dropping. And you need to send it right to us
No
because we got your back. Like we gonna be pushing. Like you know what I'm saying.
Listen, the Museum TV is a media outlet where if you're from New England, bro, even if you're not from New England, utilize these people. Utilize these people because right now we're in a time where niggas is trying to sort through the noise and trying to sort who the real ones or who are the fake ones or who's on top of it, who's not. The Museum TV is one of them. You know what I'm saying? So get right with them.
Nah, that's a
For
fact,
real.
bro. I appreciate you,
You
bro.
already know, baby.
Yo. Y'all know what time it is, yo.
Yup.
It's your man Chaka. I gotta sign us off, man. It sucks cause you know, like I love like highlighting the producers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want more of. You know what I mean? And I just want you guys to know this the Museum TV.
Yup.
I'm Moreno Guapo, aka Chaka, aka whatever you want to call me. It don't even matter, cause what we doing is y'all gotta like, share, and comment on this one. And when I say that, I mean on the Instagram. I mean on it. Drop a comment if you rock with me. Let's get it.
Share
We
this
the Museum TV. We out of here.
We out of here.
Gang, I'd like to thank y'all for pulling up once again with the Museum TV. And you need to like, share, and comment, because we're going to keep exhibiting these stories, and you can find more right here.